5 minutes past the hour now, and we have our 7th installment of the Twitter Files, now revealing how the FBI worked to suppress the Hunter Biden laptop story. Today's New York Post cover calling the tech giant a, quote, bird in the hand. Miranda Devine is a columnist for the Post, Fox News contributor. Miranda, good morning to you, and thank you for your time. I just want to remind folks, the FBI had the laptop for about a year. They knew that it was real, and you say the FBI was grooming Twitter employees to recognize your laptop story. How so?
That's right, Bill and Dana. It was pretty clear that there was really a psychological operation being conducted against Twitter executives by the FBI, so that when our story came up in October of 2020, that they would recognize it immediately as a Russian hack and leak operation, because they'd been warned for weeks by FBI exactly what to look for. In fact, to look for this operation in October, and that it would involve Hunter Biden. And remember that the FBI was paying Twitter $3.4 million they gave them to help censor Americans, and particularly our story 3 weeks before the election.
Congressman Ted Lieu tweeted this. He said, I read this breathless Twitter file supplemental from Matt Taibbi, so you don't have to. And here's the summary. Twitter disagreed with the FBI. You're welcome. Well, Matt Taibbi responded and said, it is very odd that people, meaning Ted Lieu, think the FBI-DHS relationship with Twitter and other platforms is a partisan story. It's taken place and grown under both Republican and Democratic administration. This concerns everyone. Do you agree?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Ted Lieu obviously has a vested interest there. And the fact is that every American should be very concerned about the fact that the premier law enforcement agency, the FBI, has been doing this sort of subterranean influence operation on the social media giants in order to tilt the 2020 election in favour of one candidate, in order to suppress an accurate story by the New York Post. Now, the FBI had been spying on Rudy Giuliani throughout 2020, so they would have had access to the email that came through from the computer repair shop owner, John Paul MacIsaac, to Rudy Giuliani, expressing his concerns about the laptop, material on it pertaining particularly to Ukraine, and millions of dollars paid to Hunter Biden, which he was concerned would have compromised candidate Joe Biden. So the FBI had access to that. They had access to messages between me and Rudy Giuliani in October, which would have alerted them to the fact that the New York Post was about to publish. And they lied to Twitter and told them that this was going to be a Russian hacking operation. And that was why Twitter, on the morning that we published, immediately censored us, using their hacked materials policy.
Well, Miranda, just one last question here. Republicans are going to take over the House, obviously, in the new year. We've seen these investigations in Congress, and sometimes a lot of times they just go nowhere. Where do you expect this story to go in the new year?
Look, I think that this time the Republicans have an enormous trove of information. The Twitter Files has given them a lot, so have the FBI whistleblowers, Tony Bobulinski, the laptop. There's a wealth of information, especially from the Treasury Department, showing the money trail of money coming from China, Russia, Ukraine, into Biden family coffers. They've said that they're actually investigating Joe Biden, because this is about his family's influence operation, using him as a person that greases the wheels and meets the potential business partners. I think that they have so much information to go on, and let's hope Elon Musk is not leaned on by Wall Street, as seems to be happening right now, today as we speak, to intimidate him into not releasing any more information. I think there's a lot more in the Twitter Files to come.
Okay. Miranda, thank you. Off we go into the new year. Miranda Devine, thank you very much for the New York Post.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.